What's up guys, my name is Spencer. I'm with btmmachines.com. We do all the fulfillment for ATM together. You have just purchased your TV topper, congratulations. Right now this TV is connected to a Bitcoin ATM, but I'm gonna show you guys exactly what you need to do to install it on an ATM as well. You should have received your kit already. The kit is gonna show up just like this. It's got everything inside it. It's not just the TV. Your kit might also come in this box. Again, everything inside it that you need. I'm gonna show you everything that's inside the kit so you know what you're working with before you even start. You're gonna open it up. You'll have a USB mouse. You'll have a neat little mount kit. The TV that comes out in styrofoam. Your kit box also comes with this media box. It's a BlueWave, and it also comes with this TV power cable as well. Okay, and then inside this little kit, you've got a black power adapter, got a 3-prong surge strip, USB to wall plug-in or transformer, another power cable, that's for the media box, HDMI cable, your screw kit, and then finally your plate, the actual mount itself. Okay, last thing that you need is you need a cordless hand drill or any type of drill that you can get a 3/8 bit socket driver bit. Okay guys, so this is an older machine, obviously depending on the model of ATM you have, Haosung, Jinmega, it's not really gonna matter. Some of them come with a angled top, some of them come with a flat top. First thing you're gonna do is take the black power adapter and the white surge strip, and depending on the model, you'll have to find where this goes. But for these Haosungs, this is gonna be right here. Once I plug the adapter in, surge strip plugged into this one. Now I've just created 3 more outlets for myself. Okay guys, step number 2. You're gonna plug in the HDMI cord. It's an HDMI to HDMI port, so I'm plugging that in here. Should be a hole on the back or the side of whatever ATM that you have. This is gonna be just left hanging until we get the TV mounted properly. This is gonna plug into the TV when we're ready. Next step is to plug in the TV power cable into this strip. You're gonna route it out the hole as well. So now we have all the components for our TV to be connected. Next step is to plug the power for the media box, BlueWave, into the surge strip. Take the other end and find the outlet for power on this box, which happens to be the corner here next to the HDMI plug-in. So this is an obvious step, but I'm just gonna note it here. I'm pulling power from this ATM. So in order for all of this to be on, the media box itself, we should have a light. This ATM needs to be plugged in, which will usually be an external power outlet that you, obviously when you plug in the ATM, it will pull out of the bottom vault hole and plug into the wall. Okay, inside your screw kit that comes in the Ziploc, you have a couple black screws that are a little bit longer, and then you have a couple in here that are a lot shorter. You guys can see that, but when you pull it out, the short, tiny black screws that are in there is gonna be mounting this plate to this mount. Screw number 1, screw number 2, it's just a Phillips head, and you'll stick the plate on here, screw them in. Okay, once you have this, you're ready to drill into the top part of the machine. Make sure your ATM power is off, just to be safe. Now, depending on the drill that you have, you wanna make sure that you slow your cadence way down as it's threading, or else you'll strip it, and you need to use a backup nut and bolt that comes in your kit. Now, I do advise that you wear safety glasses, and you also use 2 hands when you're drilling. For the purpose of this video, I'm gonna show you what it's like to do it with 1. I'm gonna do this section, the drilling, in front of the machine, because if you're at a store, you're not gonna have a whole lot of excess space on the back part. There's usually a wall right there. So if you're doing it this way and you have the mount, you'll notice 2 little holes, top and bottom. You're gonna take your self-drilling screws out of the pack, throw the lock washer, the flat washer, obviously grab your drill with the 3/8 bit, and then you're gonna hold it up to whatever angle is on the machine. What I like to do is take one hand and hold the actual mount, and then the other hand, I'll actually put this in the drill and drill down. Okay, next step is you're gonna have those other black screws that are a little bit longer, and those are gonna be used to screw this plate to the back of the TV, which I'll show you now. So when you get your TV out, you wanna hold it with one hand if you're alone, or have someone else hold it if you have a partner. I hold it under this plate to then really just match up. So you can see how the holes on the back of the TV match up with the holes on the plate. That's where those 4 screws are gonna drill down into. Okay guys, we're gonna show you the settings next. Make sure that the ATM is on and you have the USB mouse plugged into the USB port on the BlueWave media box. Once you get to that step, you'll use the mouse and right click, which should take you back a menu, or you should be on the home screen with a bunch of different apps. Navigate to the left-hand side, which isn't shown here, and find the settings wheel, and then choose network and internet, and we get to this next step. You'll click on the store name that you have available to you, and as soon as you click on it, it'll just ask for your Wi-Fi name and your password. And then once you input that, it will show as connected. To go back a step, it's just a right click on the mouse. So right click, go back down instead of network and internet to device preferences. You'll choose date and time. It'll show today's date and time. If it looks wrong, it's because you'll want to choose set time zone and choose where you're at. Okay, once I've set the time zone, you'll just want to double check so that it shows the actual set time here. So in my time right now, it's 2:33 p.m. I'm gonna right click, go back out, go back out, go back out, back out one more time or just come over and hit the home. Perpetual TV is the application that you want this TV to run for the ads. So I'm gonna double click on Perpetual TV. Last step is gonna pull you here, user ID and PIN. The user ID we will provide to you before you come do the installation. The user ID is unique to your TV at this location. So if you have 4 or 5 or 6 different TV toppers, each topper will go to a different location, which will have a unique user ID. So when you give us addresses, we'll have already pre-created this for you and we'll provide it. And then the PIN is always gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna input this one here. For me, it's done. And then it's gonna take you back to this screen, which then you'll just click on Perpetual TV. Make sure that downloads all the playlists needed. And then once that goes through, boom, you should have ads start playing by the time you clean up all your stuff and you get ready to leave, if not instantly. The thing I've noticed is this little mouse will stick around if you just unplug it right now. So you wanna move the mouse to the top left corner, just get it out of the way, and then you wanna unplug it from the box. So once you get to that point, you're good. I'm just gonna rest it back over the top, make it look nice and neat, and you're good to go. That's how you do your TV topper install.